Hey everybody, Tyler here at Trunkholly Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Cumming, Georgia. If you're new to my channel, I post videos of this nature from time to time, test drive videos. Also do some educational videos on new Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram vehicles as far as how to operate options, sometimes walk around videos, but today is a test drive. We'll call it Test Drive Tuesday. How's that sound? And I've never heard of one of these until this popped up on our lot. This is a 2025 Ford Bronco Stroppe edition. You ever heard of it? No? Yes? Comment down below and tell me if you have heard of it. So what I've learned in 2025, this is the only way you could get a two-door Bronco. And it was in the Stroppe edition. And a little bit of background on it, since I didn't know about it and I wanted to at least learn so I could sound educated to you. This is paying homage to a guy named Bill Stroppe, who built Ford Broncos for Ford's desert racing efforts back in the 60s and 70s. And this is what one of those Broncos looked like, or pretty similar to it. So it's got some pretty cool bits that are performance upgrades. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a link to this vehicle's window sticker in the video description so you can check it out and see what it has. But what we're going to do is a test drive. So you're going to see my reaction since I've only driven it here on the lot, and you'll see how my reaction is while we're out and about driving. Be about 12-13 minutes or so. So buckle up and let's go for a spin. You'll notice that it may have a little bit of an exhaust note to it, which I do find nice, because most vehicles now, jumping on the throttle, most vehicles now are quiet, peaceful, and all about a quiet ride going down the road. This one is made to have some serious off-road prowess. Goodness, I just wiggled my toe again, and it was pretty jumpy. So be interesting to see how this goes when we get it out on the road. Gonna be our normal test drive route out onto Highway 9 up to Highway 20, down Georgia 400, one exit to exit 13, and then back up here to the dealership. Wow. Oh, we got a little blow-off valve. Nice. That's real cute. Okay, I'm gonna raise my seat up a notch here. If any of you know me personally and know that I'm a bit of a performance nut, I am, let's just say, pretty entertained at the idea of a blow-off valve in an SUV. But this thing does feel pretty juicy, and I'm wondering if maybe it hasn't been tuned. Could be the case. So I'm just trying to find where to adjust the mirrors. I can't think that they're manually adjusting. That may be the case though. No, I see the blind spot monitor up there. Parking brake, this is where we adjust our lights. Oh, here it is. Odd place for it, I think. I can honestly say I've never found a power mirror switch here. You know, now that I think about it, maybe the RX-7 I had years ago, the power window or power mirror switch was right there. Power window switches are here too. This is a 2.7 liter twin turbo V6. And if my, I guess that person's not turning. If my research was correct, that's making 330 horsepower, which is going to be pretty good in a vehicle of this size. This is not a big vehicle at all. dual climate zones, that's nice. We get a nice big radio screen here for your navigation, your CarPlay, your Android Auto. And the controls for the differential locks are right here. And I get a nice empty on-ramp, so let's see if we've got as much pep as I hope it has. All right, here we go. Not bad. Achieved slightly more than highway speed well before the end of the on-ramp. Not too shabby. Oh, and here comes a Bronco up the road right now. I wonder if they wave to me because they know what this is. We'll see. Something I just noticed, really nice. I'm seeing the turn signals flashing in the mirror. That's a nice thing. Never hurts to have people around you knowing what's going on. All right, so let's turn on some cruise control, shall we? Set. Alright, so now we're cruising. And it's got adaptive cruise. And this is where you adjust the following distance. Alright. I was kind of worried that this was going to be a bouncy ride, with it being a two-door and a short wheelbase. Georgia 400 is not the smoothest road on the face of the earth. It's not the worst, but it's not the smoothest. And this ride's fine. And I know the exterior colors are blue and orange and white. This was completely a coincidence that I wore an orange tie today. For those keeping track. See, we've got removable roof panels with a headliner up there, just something to keep the sound down a little bit. Alright, so we are now off of 400. You know what I think I would have liked to have seen? And I know we're definitely not seen back in the 60s and 70s, especially with this being a performance vehicle, and that's not a stick shift. I would like to see some shifting paddles. I think that would have been appropriate. Don't see them. I think you can do that with a little button on the side of the gear selector, a little plus and minus button there, but no shifting paddles on the steering wheel with this. I do see we've got heated seats. I know that's not so much for off-road prowess. Nice to see auxiliary switches, and if you're a lights person like I am, you don't have to go adding additional switches tucked in and about the steering wheel or on the dash or anything like that. You can simply wire them into the auxiliary switches. Oh goodness gracious, is that something that's really necessary? So there's some trim level or trim lighting in here, and I'm seeing this little bar of light changing from purple to yellow to orange and green and swirling by here. I'm guessing that's something that you could probably stop from happening. A little bit cheesy if you ask me, but all right. Here comes another Bronco. I wonder if they wave like Jeep people wave. Let's see. Yeah, they did. I'll wave back. If you're watching, I just committed blasphemy, because I am a Jeep salesperson, and I just waved a Jeep wave to another Bronco owner. Oh boy. Why did I do that? I guess because I'm a Attaboy. I don't know. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. I will say, some people out there are going to love that blow-off valve. And there was a time where I would have loved it. Absolutely loved it. But I think at this point I would probably tire of it. I wonder if the Ford dealership that's right here has any of these in stock. I really don't know how many of these were made. I'm guessing not many. For a two-door model, it was pretty expensive. But a pretty neat commemoration for somebody from Ford's past. I think everybody automatically thinks of names like, yes, Lee Iacocca, Carroll Shelby, big names associated with Ford, but I, for one, did not know who Bill Stroppe was until I saw this vehicle and I went, what's that? And looked it up. So now that we're getting close to the dealership, the vehicle's got 5,674 miles on it. I'm going to put a link to this vehicle's listing in the video description so you can check it out. As always, I do invite you to like the video, subscribe to my channel so you can see more of this. Just a regular person out here test driving vehicles from time to time, just to hear my take on things. And a lot of the times it's a vehicle that I've never seen before or have never had the chance to drive, so you're getting to see my reaction to the vehicle out on the highway or out on a test drive. If you're having troubles understanding how to operate stuff in your Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram vehicle, let me know in the comments down below, or you can even call or text me at 470-296-1778, and I'll do what I can to help you enjoy your vehicle a little more or get something figured out for you. Alright, we are pulling in now, and that blow-off valve, what a trip. Been a while since I've heard one that made noises like that. Alrighty. Get pulled in to put it back. Okay. Hope you enjoyed the drive today. This again was a 2025 Ford Bronco Stroppe edition. My name again is Tyler Grant, and I work in sales at Troncalli Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Cumming, Georgia. Today was just a test drive in a vehicle I'd never heard of before, and wanted to educate you if you hadn't heard of it before either. Well, now you've heard of it, and I'm going to get it parked back and get inside and get back to work. So thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Comment down below if I can help you with a vehicle that you're looking for, or help you with one that you own now. Thank you much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.